Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring Live, and today is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. We are again in the final hour of the trading day, and what a trading day it has been. As you know, I prefer to make the majority of my buying and selling decisions at the end of the day, in the last hour, and in particular in the last few minutes, because the large financial institutions come in at that time of the day, at the end of the day, last few minutes, and they take control of the price away from the day traders and the algorithms. I consider them to be the smartest money, and I consider as a long-term edge in your trading to make your buying and selling decisions based on what the large financial institutions are doing. So thank you all for coming today. I hope you are having a really nice day. It's been an interesting day in the market, lots of volatility. I hope you're doing well and having a good trading day, or at the very least staying safe with all this volatility. So currently the Dow is up 348 points. It's up 1.03%. The NASDAQ is up 115 points, up 0.79%, well off of its highs. And the S&P is up 39 points, up 0.9. So, interesting day today for sure. But like I said, I appreciate you being here. I hope by spending time here, it's helping you learn some good trading and investing principles. So here is the plan for today, everyone. First of all, we are going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Secondly, we're going to come back, take a look at my current positions, talk about when I bought them, why I bought them, how I am going to manage them going forward. I had all sorts of day trades today, so I'm going to share those with you as well. After that, we're going to go over to the board. We're going to take a look at my students' current positions and see where they entered, why they entered, and how they are doing. After that, we're going to talk about trader psychology. I mention this each day, but I really do believe it is the most important skill you can ever learn in trading, is the skill of keeping your emotions level and following your plan. So we'll touch on that. After that, I do have some end of day candidates that I would like to look at before the close. I have 3 requirements before whenever I'm looking to enter a new trade. First, combination, confluence of indicators lining up on multiple time frames. Second, good risk to reward ratio at least 2 to 1 based upon support below you, resistance above you. And then number 3, making sure you have a complete trading plan for whatever market you're trading and whatever trading approach you are using. For me, I have 7 requirements. First, I need to adjust volatility based upon the current, I need to adjust my position size, my initial entry size, based upon the volatility of the market. Second, I need to know what my maximum allowed loss is. Third, I need to know where my emergency stop is. Fourth, I need to know where my ended stop is. 5, I need to know where my intraday profit targets are. 6, I need to know where my significant overhead resistance levels are. And 7, I need to have a good trailing stop methodology. So using all those criteria, I will go through the end of day candidates as we get closer to the close. If I find something that makes sense, I will purchase it right before the close of the market. After the market closes, if you have any questions for me, if you need any clarification on anything, please let me know. If you'd like me to take a look at any stock symbols, put them in the live stream, and I will do my best to get to it before the end of the day. And then lastly, if my students, any of my current students or past students for that matter, have any new entries or exits for me that they would like me to update on the board, please just, if you could please just wait till the end of the day after the markets close before you tell me about them. All right. So my voice is a little weak today, feeling a little under the weather. So take it easy on me. It's been a long day. So I'm going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer, and I'll be back in about 40 seconds. Thank you. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Please carefully read and/or listen to the U.S. government required disclaimer before watching this video or live stream broadcast. The video link and disclaimer text are located in the description section of this video or live broadcast, here and here. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who is here today. Stephen Burns is here. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you as always for coming. Always an honor and a privilege to have you here, and thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Steve says, hello traders. Today has been a good day for the bulls, boys and girls. Yes, it has. Johnson is here. Hello, Greg and all. Hi, Johnson. Nice to see you. There's my buddy Paxton. Good to see you, Packy. Michael Martin is here. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Hope you're driving safe out there on the roads today and have a good trading day. Miko is here. Good to see you, Miko25. Frank is here. Hello, Greg and group. Nice to see you, Frank. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. Steve says Facebook currently has an under 30, over 30. This is very rare. Yep, that is on my list today. Tom is here. Good to see you, Tom. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good chatting with you earlier. Steve says, Greg, I love the fact that you covered your GS short and then went long. So one of us is always making money in one direction or the other. I didn't go long Goldman Sachs, though. I was thinking about it, but I didn't go. But nonetheless, it was a good place to short, right? Because I already had Visa. Nigma is here. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming. Jonathan D. Evening, Greg and group. Even the FTSE has rallied today. Good to see you, Jonathan. I hope you are having a really good day in Ireland. And so, Steve, yeah, I think I did cover the short, but I didn't go long. I don't know if anyone else did, but I guess I did go long in a way. I sold some puts on Goldman Sachs. Way down, so those are doing well, but nothing that I have up on the board here as far as a directional position. So let's get started with EXPE. All right, Tom, David, and I did take EXPE, Expedia, with the close under the 250, over the 250. Also had a combination V2 and false breakout to the downside. Bought this at 147.37, and this has just moved up like a champion. 4 profit targets today. It's up 3.37% today, and this particular trade is up 7.19%. Pretty good. Match.com. All right. Dynamic Duo, Tom, Bacon Bandit, love it. And I did buy Match.com yesterday with the rejection of the 200-day moving average. Good risk to reward ratio. Bought it at 152.43. It's 152.16. It is up on the day, but it is slightly down on the trade. Overnight SPY trade. I did have an overnight SPY trade. I buy the SPY every day at the close. I sell it first thing in the morning. I bought it at 433.63. Sold it at the open, 436.06. So nice little overnight gapper. Steve Burns is also long the SPY from 431.75, and Frank is long from 438.46. Is that right? Did I put that in there right, Frank? I think I may have put in the wrong price in there, but anyway, I know Frank bought it before today. So Steve and Frank doing very well on the S&P trade, and it was a good overnight trade as well. SSO, Tom and I think I did buy SSO with an intraday rejection of the 30 RSI and a rejection of the 100-day moving average. Bought it at 122.68. Did hit 3 profit targets today. I do have to check and see if we reached the 50 RSI. No, we did not. But I did hit my trailing stop level. So if I get a close below the previous day's low, I will sell half of my position. And as always, I do sell into strength. And you can see here from the dotted lines, 3 profit targets today. So this has been a really nice trade. It is up. Currently entry to current price 1.97%. Visa. All right, Dynamic Duo, Tom, Ava, and I did buy Visa with a nice combination of indicators here: an under 30, over 30, under the negative third, over the negative third. Rejection of the 250-day moving average. Bought it at 220.06. It's currently 222.73. This particular stock is up 1.24%. I don't like that we're rejecting the 200-day moving average here. So if it does reject the 200-day moving average, I will go ahead and lock in half profits on this trade. So that is the plan. I don't like the rejection of the 200-day moving average. And then Zoom. Well, everything was up but Zoom. Ava, Michael Martin, David, and I did buy Zoom with an under 30, over 30, under the negative third, over the negative third, closed back above the 5 EMA, bought it at 287.26. It's down today, 0.29%. It's down on the trade, 3.32%. It is still holding the 30 RSI. Have my emergency stop down here at 266.50. That's 2 ATRs away. Anyway, pretty good today on the swing trades. Now I have a whole bunch of day trades. I'm gonna try to go through this quickly with you. Here we go. Earlier in the day on the Qs, we had a big down bar. Once it got to halfway, I shorted at 369.94. Did go back down my way. I covered half at 369.62, and then we came back to break even, and I just got out the other half at break even. So the profitable part was 369.94 down to 369.42. So good little short on that. And then let me, because I know we have. All right, then we have Tom and Steve. Both bought the Qs. Down here, all the way under 30, over 30, bought at 363.52. It's 369.77. It's up 3.62%. So way to go. This particular trade up 1.7% so far. Disney. Well, I did get involved in Disney on a day trade today. Here we go. I shorted a lower high V1 close below the 50 SMA. I shorted at 174.38. I covered at 173.98. I covered at 173.57. I covered at 173.20, and then we had a close back above the 50. I got out at 173.78. So that was a really good short there on Disney. And then let's take a look here, because I know Steve is involved in Disney. Steve had a great purchase yesterday on Disney at 172.74. It's 174.50. It's up 1.87% on the day, and also up on the trade. All right, I did have a trade on VIX today. Actually, Ava and I took the exact same trade. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. We had a higher low V1. We were closed below the value zone, rallied into the value zone, took the V1 here, bought at 27.02, had some sideways motion. We know sideways motion leads to movements up. I got out of the first position at 27.13, got out of the second at 27.23, got out of the third at 27.26, and then we had a close below 27.12. So got in at 27.02, out at 27.12, out at 27.13, out at 27.23, and out at 27.26. So pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Amazon. Did have another day trade on Amazon where I shorted the lower high. This is lower than this high. I shorted it here at 33.75 even, covered on the way down 33.7210, covered at 33.6770, covered at 33.65, and then 33.62. I felt like it had moved far enough, and that was enough, so I took the trade off. So really good day trades today, I'll tell you what. And then, Facebook. I did have one losing trade on Facebook. As it approached the 50, downward sloping 50, I didn't wait till the end of the bar. I anticipated it. I shorted at 343.78, and then it closed above the 50, which was my stop at 344.03. So I shorted at 343.78, had a small loss, covered at 344.03. Okay, so let's keep moving here and take a look at your position, shall we? All right, let's do that. Let me see, where is everything? Oh my. Okay. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, dokie. All right, Kamal bought Shopify at 1483. Did go down. Kamal told me he sold half at 1460. Is that correct, Kamal? So it's up on the day, slightly down on the trade. WLTL, Dynamic Duo, great entry here yesterday. 229 with the close under, close over the 200-day moving average. It is up 1.58% today on the day, and it's the same on the trade. So way to go, Dynamic Duo. Path, Frank bought Path yesterday at 51.95. It's 52.76. It's down on the day, but still up on the trade. Uber, Kamal has had a beautiful trade on Uber. My golly. He bought this all the way down at 13.50. It's 45.18. It's up 1.85% on the day, and this is up 14.74% on the trade. Congratulations, Kamal. CRM, Michael Martin did buy CRM with the 520 crossover at 260.06. It's currently 259.62, so it is up on the day, but slightly down on the trade. Alibaba, all right, Kamal bought Alibaba at 157 even. It's 151.51. It is up on the day, but it is slightly down on the trade. AN, wow, what a trade by the Dynamic Duo. Look at this monster. V1, rejection of the negative 1 ATR channel, close over the 100-day moving average, under over 30, bought at 105.10. I know they sold, I believe they sold half here. This is up 4.7% just today, and this particular trade for the Dynamic Duo up 17.1%. That's amazing. Boeing, Kamal did buy Boeing at 213. Looks like a little V1 here back in the value zone. It's 217.14. That's up 4.14% today, and definitely nicely up on the trade. Roku, Kamal also bought Roku at 320. Looks like under 30, over 30. It's 322.93, so he is nicely up on that trade as well. Twitter, Dynamic Duo bought the under 30, over 30 rejection of the third ATR channel, bought it at 59.68. Did sell half, I believe, with the close under the 200-day moving average, and this bad boy is up 2.5% today alone, and up 7.12%. I mean, my gosh, the Dynamic Duo, they've definitely had the biggest trades lately, so congratulations. UNH, Lava bought UNH with the 520 crossover at 420. It's 409.28. It is down on the day, and it is also down on the trade. Ulta, Gary bought Ulta at 383.15. It's 376.99. It's up 1.93% today, but slightly down on the trade. CCL, Lava, and Tom did buy Carnival, return to value, sideways motion, bought at 23.31. It's 23.77. It's up a whopping 3.53% today, and also up on the trade. Steve Burns, beautiful entry here on the IWB. The Russell 1000, under 30, over 30, under the negative one, under the 100, over the 100, bought it at 244.39. It's 248.54. This particular trade up 1.64%. Very, very nice. Another Steve Byrne trade. Beautiful. Just nailed the bottom. Under 30, over 30 on AGQ at 32.37. It's 34.26. It's up 3.26% today alone, and it's up 5.32% on the trade. So way to go, Steve. SCCO, another nice trade from Steve. Under 30, over 30, 56.89. It's 57.30. It's up 1.51%. Beautiful. Another trade from Steve. Under 30, over 30. Bought 338.07. It's up 1.4% today on DIA. And this particular trade up 1.69%. ODFL, my buddy Bruce, beautiful picture perfect trade here. Return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside, and a V1 at 290.70. It's 297.34. It is slightly down on the trade, but this particular trade, Bruce, is up 2.23%. And last but not least is PLNT. Michael Martin bought this with a V2, closed back above the 200-day moving average at 78.48. It's 79.02. It's up 3.59%. So way to go, everybody. Steve says, no, I said I went long. Oh, you went long. I'm sorry about that, Steve. I did not have that on there. Let's get it on there right now, shall we? Yeah, I kind of remember this now. I kind of remember this now. Okay, let's get Steve on here. And I believe it was right there about the close. Wow, big day. Yeah, you're right. We both did make money on that, both long and short. So let's see. All right, way to go, Steve. So I've got that updated, bud. George is here. Good to see you, George. Hope you're doing well. Steve says, oh, I got that. Kamal is here. Hey, buddy. Good trading, my friend. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel. It's just fantastic trades. Hey, there's my friend Ava. Good to see you, Ava. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Nice trading today. Thank you for tipping me off on a couple of those day trades. Dynamic Duo. Yes, thank you, Jonathan. Steve says the Dynamic Duo is the trading dream team. Hey, how about that, Tracy and Paxton? That's pretty high praise right there, and deservedly so. Okay, let's see what the poem is today. Argue with the market and you're in for a fight. Why shake a fist or show your might? Even the best traders and most bright have been made contrite. A reminder that the market is always right. Oh, that's good stuff, Frank. That is really, really good stuff. Let's read it again. Argue with the market and you're in for a fight. Why shake a fist or show your might? Even the best traders and most bright have been made contrite. A reminder that the market is always right. That is a good reminder. The market is always right. That is all there is to it. You can't argue with it. It's bigger than all of us combined. Well, I guess all of us is the market. It's bigger than you and I, though. Steve says, I'm long Facebook, 245.29 after the under over 30. Okay, that is on my list as well. So I will definitely try to remember and get that updated there, Steve. Michael says, hi, everyone. I'm very late today. Good to see you, Lova. Nice, good lesson last night. It was always great catching up with you. Steve said, I went long 376. Okay. $376.71. All right, all up to date. Paxton says, thanks, Frank. Tracy says, I feel like we've gotten so much on AN that we should get out while the getting is good. Follow your process. Paxton says, thank you, Steve. Tracy says, yes, thank you, Jonathan and Steve. Frank says, thanks, Greg and Paxton. Okie dokie, Smokey. What do we have, about 125? Tom said, I sold puts on Goldman Sachs too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So listen, we have a lot to look at here, make a lot of decisions, at least I do, before the end of the close today. But before we get to that, I just want to talk about trader psychology. You know, I have my favorite Facebook, Twitter channels that I like to pull from, just good trading words of wisdom. And this is a new one. This is from Joe Marwood at MarwoodJB on Twitter, at MarwoodJB on Twitter, Joe Marwood. And I like this saying a lot. Let's read it. A lot of new traders are overly optimistic and reckless. Listen up, new traders. A lot of new traders are overly optimistic and reckless. However, many old traders are overly cautious and pessimistic. Okay, there's an old saying in the trading world. I'm sure Steve and Frank and Kamal have heard this. There are old traders and there are bold traders. There are old traders and there are bold traders, but there are no old and bold traders. Makes sense? And this is what this is saying. When you're a younger, newer trader, yeah, you're pretty bold and reckless. But the older traders are overly cautious and pessimistic because they used to be new traders and optimistic and reckless and bold, and they've learned the market will teach you that. So a lot of new traders are overly optimistic and reckless. However, many old traders are overly cautious and pessimistic. It is important to strike a balance and keep an open mind. There will always be opportunities in the market if you keep your eyes open. So yeah, it's just like anything else in life. We have to strike a little bit of balance. You can't be overly optimistic and reckless and bold. You just can't. But on the other hand, you can't be too overly cautious and pessimistic. I mean, I'm more in this group because I'm an older trader. I've been through it, right? But this is a good reminder to me as well that you do have to strike a balance. It's important to strike a balance and keep an open mind. You know, be aggressive, but also be cautious, right? It's just like in poker, being aggressive, but tight, right? You want to be aggressive when the signal is there, when the entry is there, but you also have to, have your finger on the button to get out quickly. So anyway, please follow Joe Marwood at MarwoodJB on Twitter. And let's read it one more time. A lot of new traders are overly optimistic and reckless. However, many old traders are overly cautious and pessimistic. It's important to strike a balance and keep an open mind. I think that's the important sentence. It's important to strike a balance and keep an open mind. There will always be opportunities in the market if you keep your eyes open. So thanks, Joe Marwood. Appreciate that. And what do we have? About 1:30. Give me about 30 seconds. I know I do this every day, but this is the time that this has to be done. So give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okie doke. Here we go. Wow, what a great trade on Goldman Sachs for Steve. Beauty, beauty, beauty. And I'm just glad I covered. Sometimes, Dr. Iller always taught me when it comes to taking profits, when enough is enough. And I never quite knew what he meant by enough, but it's enough. It was enough. I think that's the best way to put it. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Oh, one sec, darn it. Okay. Oh, we have a sports break. Oh, thank goodness. Tom Brady is probably going to end up throwing more touchdown passes in his 40s than he did in his 20s. Wow. Tom Brady is the man. No doubt about that. Steve says Ed Sakota bull trader quote is true. Oh, that was who the quote was from, Steve? Yep. There are old traders and bull traders, but there are no old and bold traders. Tom says, same saying, old bold goes for pilots too. Oh, that makes sense. Tom's a pilot. That makes sense. Frank said, love that one. Very true. Nigma says, I keep blaming the dog for these absences. Sorry. No, my dog is not with us anymore, but Steve says, big move in CNRC, triggered a 520 crossover just now. GNRC. I think I'm becoming more dyslexic as I get older. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah, right there. GNRC. Let's put that on the list then, shall we? GNRC. GNRC. Yes, definitely 434.85, 434.67. Yes, that is a crossover for sure. Frank says, fun fact, a crocodile can gallop like a horse and reach speeds of 11 miles per hour. I did not know that. That is a fun fact. I was talking about alligators earlier today with Kamal, actually, from in a trading context. Ava said, CRWD. I like that emoji, Ava. CRWD has a higher low V1. Yes, it does. But just under the 50 RSI. Yeah, that is one thing to consider. If it had it rejected the 50, I would not have taken it, but it has not rejected it either. I probably want to make sure that I'd like to see it above the 50 RSI and above the 50 SMA before I would get interested in that. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly's okay. It's, inside of the big up bar. So that, to me, that's bullish. A little bit under, but still the day's not over of the halfway. But that looks fairly good, Ava. Steve says, Frank, that is horrifying. I'm avoiding Florida now. Oh, about the alligators. Ava says pins. Oh, I like the emoji on that one too, Ava. Pins has a double bottom with bullish divergence and undercut and rally setup. It's my favorite word, Ava. Did we go under 30? Did you say we went under 30? No. Close to it though. Definitely a double bottom, bullish divergence. It's just a little chasey, Ava. That's my only concern here. What are you going to use as your stop? That's, I think, the most important question. Let's take a look at current positions before we start looking at new ones. All right, Expedia doing great, up 4.05% today. 4 profit targets. That's tough to get 4 profit targets. And we're above the 65 RSI, so now I will go into trailing stop mode with the 5 EMA. Even the 200-day moving average, that's significant. But this one looking great, really great trade match. Up nicely. Now positive on the trade. Glad for that. I like the little formation here. Holding the 200 SPY, nice little gapper on the overnight SPY, buying that again at the close. SSO, really nice trade on SSO. 3 profit targets today. Did get to trailing stop, which I'm really happy about. Whenever I get to trailing stop, I love that because not that I can guarantee a profit in the trade, but it improves it a lot. So if I now get a close below the previous day's low, I'll get out of half. Alternatively, if I reject the 50 SMA or the 50 RSI, I will get out of half if it rejects to the upside, but this is going splendidly. Visa doing great. I am going to watch Visa today, though. If it closes under the 200-day moving average, 222.87 or 222.96, if it closes under the 200, I will go ahead and lock in half profits with the overhead rejection of the 200. Hopefully it will keep above, and if it does, I'll just hold it there. And Zoom, what? Zoom went positive. Holy hamburgers, everybody. Ooh, little MACD crossover action. All right, that all looks good. Michael wants to look at UPS. Yeah, I've been looking at UPS earlier. Let's see if we can back test UPS off of the 200. UPS and run the back test. Okay, well, here we go. Here's the back test for UPS under 200 over 200. It does back test positively by a hair, 26.32%. Drawdown is worse than buy and hold. That's not a goodie. So I don't know. It's a double bottom bullish divergence, but the double bottom happened more than 30 days ago, so it invalidates it a little bit. Weekly, I don't know. I'm not thrilled about it. I don't like that it's down on an up day. It's weak relative strength, so I don't think I'm too hot tamale on UPS. Jonathan, under over 30 on Caterpillar. Yes, I have Caterpillar on my list, so we will definitely take a look at that. Let's see what happened with VIX. VIX came down, looks like. Oh yeah, had that big, boy, when we had the FMOC announcement, we had the big down, followed by big up, followed by big down. Lots of volatility. Good for day traders for sure. Amazon doing really, really well. Okay, what's Apple doing? I didn't trade Apple there. Up nice. Up nicely for sure. For sure. All right. Give me 1 second if you don't mind. What a day trading today. Holy hamburgers. All right. All right, everybody ready? Want to take a look at Bitcoin? Well, look at this. Big down move, sideways motion. We got to about halfway of the big down bar, and that's where we failed. Then we closed under the 200 yesterday. Today we have gone up and tested it, but got rejected. If I were trading Bitcoin at this point, me personally, I would probably short Bitcoin right here. And use a close over the 200-day moving average as your stop. You can see the price got very close to the 200, and that's where the sellers came in. We're off the highs, but not that anyone asked me about Bitcoin, but just looking at this, so you can kind of get an understanding of how my mind works with trading. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it tested the -1 ATR channel, failed there. And has a 200 above as well. Good risk to reward. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at Facebook. Steve bought Facebook, and remind me, Steve, where you bought that. But very difficult to get an under 30, over 30 on Facebook, and that's exactly what happened today. I would be interested in buying Facebook if it closes above 30. Let's look over on the weekly. Weekly smack dab in the value zone. I like that. Monthly's in an uptrend. This is what Dr. Alexander Elder calls triple screen. He uses 3 screens. The monthly needs to be in an uptrend. This isn't an uptrend. The weekly needs to be back in the value zone. It's in the value zone. The tradable day has to have a trigger. Well, the trigger would be under 30, over 30, wouldn't it? So I do like Facebook quite a bit here. Stone, STNE, looks like it's an under 30, over 30, and a V2. MACD went positive. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly has the 3rd ATR channel above it. That concerns me a little bit. It's acting as resistance above. I mean, it's up nice. It's up 1.52% today. It did reject the 5 EMA. So with that said, I think I'm going to put that one over in the in the B to C group, not in the A group. Excuse me. Win under 30, over 30. What else do we have going on here with Win? Rejected the negative third ATR channel. I don't like the big bar that happened yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay away from Win. Caterpillar. Jonathan talked about Caterpillar, under 30, over 30. I don't like how we rejected the third ATR channel, though. I mean, it's still legitimate, under 30, over 30. Let's look over at the weekly. Rejected the negative 2 ATR channel above. Yeah, after FMOC meetings, it can be very volatile still the next day. So I'm going to be pretty careful today with anything that I buy. I already have all these long positions. So I don't like that we under 30 over. I like the under 30 over 30, but I don't like reject the negative third ATR channel. So that goes over in the JV section. 3M has an under 30 over 30, under the negative third, over the negative third. I do like that. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly still in a place that it could go higher without rejecting anything significant. MNST does have a V1 under 30, over 30, close above the 200-day moving average. Let's see if we can test this. MNST. MNST. And I am using ETF replay by permission. And that one doesn't let me backtest that one. Well, that's rude. Maybe Kamal, Steve, would you be able to run a backtest on the 200 on MSTR or MNST, excuse me. But it does have a confluence here. Under the negative third, over the negative third, under 30, over 30, and under and back over the 200-day moving average. Well, it looks pretty good. Looks like we have some support here on the weekly. We're at the lower part of the value zone, but there is some support at the 50. That does look pretty good. So we'll keep that in the potential category. Roll, R-O-L-L. Okay, that one earlier was above the 200. It's under, so I'm just going to put that over here. TMUS is T-Mobile. Looks like an under 30, over 30, close over the 5 EMA. It's up pretty strongly today, 2.29%. Let's check the weekly. Rejected the negative third ATR channel on the week. I like that. And then GNRC. Steve mentioned the GNRC. We have a false breakout from the downside and a crossover. This is up strongly. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly is at the 1.5 ATR channel. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Maybe a touch chasey, but who knows? Let's see. Did we trigger a fractal here? High 443.20, 443.66. Yeah, so we triggered a fractal. Fractal's a high with two lower highs to the left, two lower highs to the right. So this one is also good. So let me mark down my favorites here. Facebook, MMM, MNST, and TMUS. Those are going to be my 4 favorites right there. And let me get rid of the, I need to keep that. We can get rid of VIX for now. Amazon we can get rid of. I know Steve has Facebook, so I'll put this here. So we've got Facebook, M&M's, 3M. MNST and TMUS. All right, so those are potentials. Real quick, let me look at current positions. That all looks good. Match all looks good. SPY looks, oh, overnight, yeah. SSO, great, fine, totally fine. Visa, I do have to watch Visa with the close under the 200. If it closes under the 200, I'm going to sell half because it's rejecting such a big, large moving average above. And 227.87 is, so now we're under. We are actually under the 200. So let me make sure I don't have any orders in here. Let's see, cancel. And then we'll cancel that one as well. All right, so those are all canceled. So as far as existing positions, I am going to be watching Visa here with the close under, and I would lock in half. I don't like the rejection of that major area. Facebook, 30.25, under 30, over 30. Weekly again, we're in the value zone. You know, with a company like Facebook, I mean, definitely could go down more, but I do quite like it. M&M, 3M, excuse me. Decent. Monster, let's see, did anyone test Monster? Oh, Steve did. Thank you. Monster has a positive expectancy. Okay, good. Thank you, Steve. Misha says, I'm always interested in Bitcoin. Okay, well that was my opinion on Facebook, on Bitcoin. You know, I'm not suggesting anybody short this. I was just saying, in my opinion, if I were looking to want to trade Bitcoin, I would probably look more for a short here. Or if I was long, I probably would get out here because it rejected the 200. But that's just me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a half a position on Facebook. And I'm going to take a half a position on TMUS. That is what I'm going to do. I don't usually like to take more than one position a day, but I do like T-Mobile. I like that we've closed above the 5 EMA here. I like the under 30 over 30. We were under 30 a long time. Weekly, reject the negative third ATR channel. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a half position in Facebook, and I'm going to buy 1/2 position in TMUS. And I do have to watch Visa here for a close under 227.87. All right, that all makes sense. And I believe Steve already bought Facebook. Marco, hey buddy, good to see you, my friend. Always good to see Marco. Hope you're having a good evening in Slovenia, right? Slovenia? And then Steve said the MNST did have a positive back test. Steve Burns says, Facebook at 30 RSI risk here, almost lost. Okay, so if it does lose the 30 RSI, then that's off the table because it is 29.89 as right now. And if that's the case, I would just go ahead and buy a full position of TMUS. All right, Visa. All right, well, we have 10 minutes. Ugh, so many things to do, so little time. right, we have 9 minutes to go. All right, that makes more sense. Facebook still under 30. Going to get rid of 3M. MS. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my first thought. And Facebook is now under. Visa is close to holding. Come on, baby. Come on, baby girl. Let's get up there. All right, so I'm buying a half a position right now in TMUS. And then I'm going to be watching Facebook like a hawk. $29.83. So far nothing changing on Facebook. Misha says, is there a way to... That's rude. All right. Is there a way to set up TradingView to account for dividends? I feel like my moving averages don't always match. I believe so. I don't know if Kamal is there. I know Kamal uses TradingView. Maybe Kamal could add some suggestions, because the answer is I don't know, because I don't. Well, I actually do use TradingView for Bitcoin, but as far as dividends go, Kamal or anyone else there that uses TradingView, do you know if there is a setting there that you could account for dividends? Because yes, a lot of times my charts are different than yours, because mine is accounting for dividends and yours may not be. That's probably the disparity. But if Kamal or anyone else out there knows if there is a way to set it up to account for dividends, I would appreciate that. I'm sure Misha would appreciate that as well. Currently, Visa is under. By 4 cents. So I already bought TMUS, and I'm just waiting to see what's happening here with Facebook. Facebook's still under. Visa is under. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and sell half Visa right here. Just call it good. Just lock in half profit. Okay, I sold half Visa and selling half Visa. All right, Facebook is below. Did sell half of Visa. So at this moment, it does not look like I will be buying Facebook. But I guess I should get it queued up just in case. What do you think? Oh, we have 1 minute to go. Goody, goody. Oh, thank you for that, Kamal. You're the best, bud. All right, so Facebook looks under. So I will not be buying that. So I did buy a position in TMUS. Just thinking if Facebook's going to do a sneaky here at the last second. It's trying. It's trying to. Does not look like it did. Wow. What a day, everyone. What a day. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happened. All right. So I did buy the overnight SPY trade today at 437.86, and I did buy TMUS at 127.90, and I'm happy to say I made a yearly high today in my trading account. So that's a good accomplishment, right? Especially with the recent volatility. So I'm grateful for that. So if any of my students have any new entries or exits for me today, this would be the time. Just go ahead, put them in the live stream and the live stream chat, and I will get them all updated momentarily. Before I do that, I just want to remind everybody that I do teach private one-on-one lessons in the evening time via Skype. I love to teach. I believe that I'm a really good teacher. I've been doing it for a long time, and I know I teach a really great course. The course, like I mentioned, is one-on-one. It's just you and I in the evening time via Skype. I will teach you step by step all 5 of my different trading approaches. I take it very seriously. My teaching, it's very important to me that my students succeed, and it's great. I've had students from all over the world for years, and it's nice. It's nice to have all those friends out there and those relationships. And I'll tell you, when I get done with the student, it's always a little sad because I'm used to spending so much time with them. But anyway, that's a little off the subject. But if you take the course, I know you're going to be a better trader. I promise you're going to be a better trader. The course costs $1,750. Sounds like a lot of money, and it is, but it's worth every penny. I promise you it's worth every penny. So if you are interested in taking this course with me, the first step, just send me an email The link is in the description of this video. Just say, Greg, I'm potentially interested in taking your course. I'll say, great. Let's set up a Skype call. Skype call is free. I just want to learn more about you and your trading, your challenges and your goals. It's a good time for you to ask me questions about the course. And then when we're done with the call, the Skype call, think about it as long as you want, and if you decide one day, today's the day, I want to be a better trader, I want to do this course with Greg, just email me back and we'll get it all set up. All right. Secondly, I do have a really good online video course available at udemy.com. It's called the Deep Dip Buy Stock Trading Strategy. It is a great course. I've had so many good reviews, so much good feedback from around the world. It only costs $12 to $15 on Udemy, and it is worth 10 times that, I promise you, because there's 9.5 hours of video, 15 study guides, 26 videos, and a lot of these trades that I've had recently are exactly that. They're the deep dip buy stock trading strategy. So, if you have an extra 12, 15 bucks around and you have some time, go to the link, the Udemy link. It's in the description of the video. Watch the course. If you have any questions while you're watching it, just come to the podcast and ask me, and I will show you, I will tell you, and I will show you on the graph. So it's a great course. Do yourself a favor if you haven't gotten it, and watch it, internalize it. All right. And then lastly, if you like today's podcast, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. It helps to build the channel, helps YouTube know that there's some valuable content here so they can get out, share it a little bit more. And that's all I ask. So if you've already hit it, thank you. If not, if you wouldn't mind, if you did find something valuable, I would really appreciate that. Okay. So let's go over to the board, see what's kicking. Okay. Oh, Tom, now you got that figured out? Sweet. Okay. Steve, I think Steve maybe had to get back out. I guess he'll tell me. Okay. Well, okay. Let's start here with Bacon Bandit on MNST. 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 All right, so we have the Bandit of Bacon. Nice little risk to reward ratio there. And all right, so Bacon Bandit's in. Sold 1/2 of Visa. That's Tom. Okay, very good, Tom. Steve exited Facebook for a 0.8% loss as it lost. Okay, that was surprising. All right, so I won't put that up on the board then. Kamal, you're welcome, Misha and Tom. Tracy is out of half Visa. Okay, very good. Locked in some profits. Steve is out of AGQ for a 4.48% gain after a big bearish reversal candle. Okay, so we'll take that one off the board then for Steve. Really nice trade, Steve. All right, these are all blending together. I don't know what's happening. All right, really nice trade, Steve. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trading based upon that price action. Kamal is at a shop at 1560. 1560. Oh, did I put that in there wrong? 1560. Okay. And locked in Uber? Really? Come on. You know why I'm laughing. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Nice trade. Beautiful trade. Michael is out of half Visa, no entries. Did I have you in Visa? All right. Lava sold 1/2. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Half Visa Monster. Do I have Dynamic Duo? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Tracy. Sorry. I'm running on about 5.5 cylinders today. Okay, shop. Oh, you're Kamal, did you exit all the shop or just a half? If you don't mind, if you confirm with me, Kamal, on that. Ava is in TMUS. Oh, I didn't mark this. I got in at 127.90. Come on, buddy. Okay, there's that. And then did I even do my SPY? No, I did not. All right. $437.86. All right, there's my stuff. Okay, now Miss Ava is in TMUS. All right, we've got TMUS, half pins. All right, I'm glad to see that was a halfie, actually. All right, Ava, there you go. Out of half a Visa. Okay. All right, I'm struggling. What's happening? Tracy, half Visa, that's the Dynamic Duo. Okay. Sold 1/2. Okay. Okay, we have Steve out of that. We have Mike out of that. Kamal said, okay, out of half Visa. Sorry, 1460 on shop. That's what I thought. So Kamal, are you in shop? Are you in shop or out of shop? Like, are you totally out? Just confirm with me, please. Like you're talking to a baby. Explain to me very simply what's going on with shop. Marco says, I like a firm. Yeah. Pretty strong today. Just a little high for me, Marco. You know, it's out of the channel. So, but if you have it, I hope that goes up for you, buddy. And I hope you're doing well. I really hope you're doing well. What was your cousin's name? I know you had a cousin from Europe that used to come in here as well. Tell him hello for me, would you? I know you are going to be a proud parent of my Uber exit. Very proud. I'm very proud of you, Kamal. Jonathan is in TMUS. And in a half Qualcomm. Ooh, does that bring back memories? Trading Qualcomm back in the 90s. That's how old I am. And that's Jonathan. Okay, bud. Oh, that's a halfie. We have halfies, we have greenies, we have all sorts of stuff. And that was a half. My Lord, if I make it through this podcast today, I am going to be surprised. Long TMUS for Michael Martin. Okay. Okay. All right. We've got it. We've got it right here. Come on. Thank you for that, bud. Michael Martin says, oh, long TMUS. I have that, right? Yes. I'm not in PLNT. Okay. So maybe I missed when you told me that. So, all right. I'll take you out of that, bud. Okay. Nice exit on AGQ, Steve, based on price action. Yeah. Bastian, that's right. I remember Bastian. Yeah, tell him hi for us, would you? And glad to see you back, Marco. You know I love that name, right? I named one of my most favorite dogs ever, Marco, and that's not an insult. That's a compliment. I love that name, Marco. You know, I built an apartment, a condominium complex, and the name of the road, the private road, is Marco Lane. How about that? All right, so there is no Facebook. That's a goner. Maybe we can catch Facebook tomorrow if we have a rally. I think I got everything there. Exited Facebook. Tracy is an MSTR. Is that right? I believe that's right. Dynamic Duo, yes. Ava, TMUS, pins. Oh, that's a half pins there. Or no. Come on, Greg. Half. Marco says, I watch the video every day, but later. Oh, fantastic. I really appreciate that, Marco. If there's a thing I can help you with, you let me know, buddy, all right? I'd like to help if I can. Now, what is happening in after hours land? Apple's up a little bit. Alibaba, nicely up nice today. SPY's probably up a bit. TMUS is even. Visa down a smidge. VIXI down 13 cents. And Zoom up 25 cents. Sweet. Sweet light sugar. Sweet light sugar. Bring this nonsense back over here. All right, Stacy Shriver is here. Hello, Stacy. First time. This is very interesting. I will read up to see when you're on. Okay, yeah. We're on every day, Stacy, during the last hour of the market. Wherever time zone you're in, Monday through Friday during the last hour of the market. And Wes, if you're out there, I saw that you asked when I would have some time available for teaching the course, because right now I'm fully booked up, but in about 2 weeks, I should have some openings if you're out there. But thank you, Stacy, for coming by. Mike says, I noticed at the last minute that UPS had rejected the halfway of the invisible red bar known as the gap down. All right, let's take a look. What were we looking at? UPS. Yeah, what he's talking about is from yesterday's close to the bottom, a rejection of 50%. If we get the fibs up here, it did reject. It actually got to the 0.618, but yes, it did reject the halfway, which is not surprising. I mean, big down bar moves can rally back to halfway, but that's when they fail. Big up bar moves can retrace halfway, but then there's some intrinsic support there, at least in my opinion. And it's definitely a big part of my trading, but very, very good, Lava. Very good. And I saw the little gift that you sent, Lava. Thank you so much, man. You didn't have to do that. I will call you later to talk about that, but that was very, very kind of you. Okay. So listen, everybody, before we get out of here, I like to read this every day. I think it's important. This is from Martin Kornfeld. If we all do one random act of kindness daily, we just might set the world in the right direction. And I think it's true. Is the world in the right direction? I think that's debatable. But I think if we went out and we did something nice for someone every single day, just something nice, doesn't have to be big, even hold the door open, give them a smile, you know what I mean? Just anything. It really would make the world a better place if we all did that. If you could also do that for an animal, if you come across an animal during the day, maybe needs a little help or just a little pat on the head, a little pat on the butt, a little treaty, you know what I mean? It would all make it would make the world a better place, and it will make everyone involved feel better. So, try to keep this in your mind as you're going out through your daily routine. If there is something you can do to help someone out or help the animal out, just do it, right? One day, maybe when you need it, somebody will be there for you. Stacy says, do you have a watch list? I do. This is my watch list right over here. I have 82 symbols in there. There's just a variety of some of the, the biggest and best monster stocks, diversified between different industries, and then all the indexes. I guess maybe one of these days I will have to, not sure how I would post this. Maybe you could take a screenshot. I don't know. Maybe you could take a screenshot here and then you would have the list. Or if you want to, Stacy, you can send me an email and I will email you my watch list. And the email's in the description of this video. It's just Gregory@GossettTrading.com. I'd be happy to send you that. Paxton says, thanks, Greg, and everyone for your kind words. Dynamic duo, man. That is what I am talking about. I am so proud. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the dynamic duo is Paxton and Tracy. They just recently got married, and they were students of mine. They took the course, both of them and myself, and it was a lot of fun. And they're doing really well, and I'm very proud of them. Marco says, thank you, Greg. Thank you, Marco. Stacy says, that is awesome. I will do that. Okay, fantastic. So yeah, great day today. Very happy for that. Always grateful when I have a nice green day, and you should be as well, because we don't always have them. But all right, well, listen, have a good rest of your day, and be good, be safe, drive safe, be kind, right? Study up on your charts, do a little homework, and I just hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, so on the way out here, I have to run the U.S. legal disclaimer, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you would, I would super duper appreciate it. All right, and let me make sure. Yep, we're good. All right, take care, everyone. Bye now. U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation, and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.